you tryna pull up to my crib, I think you really gotta go.
May 21st, 2021. That's the day that I opened the doors to my brick and mortar. It was the day of my grand opening. One of the most happiest days of my life. One of the most proudest days of my life. To be able to open the doors to your own store is such a huge accomplishment. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and I accomplished it. I could not have been more happy, more grateful that God allowed me the opportunity and entrusted me to be the owner of my own brick and mortar. I absolutely loved the experience, meeting so many new people. I was able to help so many people while I was there, and I absolutely loved it. God has been so amazing to me. But sometimes God has to take you a different route. So he began to speak to me that he was moving me. He wanted to move me to a different place, and that he wanted me to close the doors to my brick and mortar. So I was obedient. I listened. So I closed the doors to my brick and mortar, moved to a different state, got back into the workforce, got a 9-to-5 job. So I go from a business owner to a 9-to-5 worker within months. I'm so confused, and I'm like, God, I feel like you're taking me backwards. I don't like what this feels like. However, I'm going to trust you. I trust where you're taking me, even though I don't understand. And you spoke to me. It may seem that I'm taking you backwards, but in reality, I have a plan. Trust me. So I made the best of it. I moved here, and I moved with a friend, and then I had to get temporary housing until I was able to get my own place. That was so frustrating in itself for 2.5 months. I made the best of what it was, though. Did things that made me happy. And slowly but surely, I started to come back to myself. I started to feel like myself again. Because honestly, if I could be truthful with you, I really felt very scared, alone, and everything moving to this new state. With the new job, everything seemed so uncertain. So many changes was happening to me at such a rapid pace. And I did not know why God sent me here. What was this? But when you're a child of God, you really just have to trust his plan, trust his process. So every day I got up, I went to work. I still get up and I go to work. I make the most of the situation. And then God blessed me with my own apartment. So I was able to get out of that temporary housing, and I got the keys to my own apartment. See, this is what happens when you trust the process. God is always going to do exactly what he says that he's going to do. I know moving into an apartment may seem like a step backwards. Everything with this move seems like he was taking me backwards. I've had houses. So now, God, you got me in an apartment. I definitely feel like you're taking me backwards. God said, no, you're moving forward. I'm taking you to a new place. Now, this apartment is in your name. Nobody helped you do it. So I began to do activities in Charlotte, join clubs, do things that make me feel alive. I'm finally getting back to myself. I'm finally starting to feel like me again. And guess what? I am in the process of rebranding my business while I still work a 9-to-5. So yeah, everything is starting to look up. I'm enjoying being here in Charlotte. thank God that He leads me and I follow. Even when I don't understand, I still follow His lead because I know that I can trust wherever He leads me, it's going to be good. I trust the process, and I'm grateful for all the trials and tribulations because it has molded me to be the woman that I am now. So here I am in my new place with a new job, the new start, and I am grateful to God because He is amazing. This is a DEEvah Lifestyle. This is my story. Until next time.